What's up, y'all? It's Coach Cass here with Hammerhead Personal Training, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I assume most of you already know me from Instagram, but for those of you who don't, I would just kind of like to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me, my history, and how and why I got into this field. Yes, I'm a personal trainer, and yes, I'm drinking an espresso martini at 2 p.m. on a Friday because life's about balance. Okay. So, way back when, like 5 years ago, I was really struggling with anorexia and I was weighing 60 pounds lighter than I am now. I think the lowest I ever got was 89 pounds. And I was just in a position in my life where I was struggling with a lot of mental illness and trauma, and I really didn't know how to deal with it. I was in a position where I felt like I couldn't control my emotions. I couldn't control my life, my situation, what was happening to me, but I could control the food that I was putting into my body, or more accurately put, the food I wasn't putting into my body. So I got down this deep, dark hole of just not eating. And I started to feel good about myself because growing up as someone who was never really super skinny, I was always kind of like the bigger friend. Being really, really skinny made me feel good. And the fact that I had that much control over an aspect of my life, like I had that much control over food, made me feel really good about myself. Although everything else in my life seemed to be falling apart. My mental health was getting worse. I couldn't keep a stable job. I was never happy. I was really, really struggling. So, long story short, started going to therapy. I went to an in-house rehabilitation center, and that is kind of where I found Jesus, and he transformed my life. So, coming out of rehab, I started eating again. I moved in with my sister, Sam, who is a nationally ranked powerlifter and had a full blown gym in her garage. So, she taught me how to start powerlifting, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I fell in love with lifting heavy and pushing my body to the limits, and feeling a different type of pain, like a pain that I knew was good for me. So I was lifting, I was eating, I was actually able to get all the way up to 160 pounds, all the way from 90, which is crazy, 160 was actually definitely pushing my limits. I'm now officially on my first intentional weight cut since my healing journey with food, which is very, very cool. Um, and I'm just trying to find the weight at which my body feels best and I feel the most confident. So through this whole process, I just really felt that God was telling me, I'm not the only woman who struggled with this. Women all over the world are struggling with the same stuff, whether it's under eating, overeating, not feeling beautiful, not feeling confident, struggling to find their joy in life. And I just felt like God was telling me, like, you need to help these women. I truly believe that all of our pain has a purpose. And so I want to use the pain that I've gone through for the purpose of helping other women who are struggling with the same things. So I started out being a personal trainer at Crunch Fitness in Florida, and it was super rewarding. I learned so much on top of my certifications, and I had a great experience. But for the past little under a year, I've been growing my own personal training business online and in person. So not only have I been able to touch the lives and meet people here in Florida, but I've been able to meet and help women all over the nation, which has been so rewarding. So yeah, that's me. That's my business, Hammerhead Personal Training. And this YouTube channel is essentially just to provide knowledge and hopefully help to whoever needs it. So, there's going to be workout tutorials. There's going to be talk about mindset. There's going to be all sorts of educational things on here just in hopes of being able to reach and help more people. So, if you ever see a video, you have more questions, or if you ever want to talk to me personally, never ever hesitate to reach out, because I would love to chat with you and help you in any way I potentially could. But love you guys, praying for you guys. Let's go lift some weights.